The truth about weight loss is that it's gonna be hard. Hey guys, how's it going? GT Fitness here. Today I want to talk about the truth about weight loss. To start this, I'd like to say that weight loss is extremely difficult, physically and mentally, for anyone. I mean, it's one of the more difficult journeys in life that people take. Everyone can do it. Everyone can lose the weight that they want to. It's just they've got to change their thinking about it. They've got to change their mental attitude towards weight loss. The people who aren't able to lose the weight, they see it as, oh yeah, I'm going to do this for 3 months, I'm going to lose X amount of weight, and then I'm going to stop and go back to where I was before. And that's not going to happen. You're going to lose some of the weight, not all of the weight that you wanted, and then when you go back to what you were doing, you're going to put it all back on. So I mean, the main reason for this video is to instill that weight loss is difficult to come by. It's one of the most challenging things, and it is not something that can be done for a few months. It's a lifestyle that you take if you want to keep that weight off. I mean, I'm sure there's people who are fine with, taking some weight off for X amount of time and then putting it back on. That's totally fine, you do you. But if you do want to lose weight and you want to keep it off, it's not a matter of, oh yeah, I'll go on the diet for this amount of time and then I'll go back to my old ways. It's more you go on a diet and you change that diet as you go along, but you don't go back to your old ways, otherwise you're going to gain that weight back. As many of you may know, I've been on my own weight loss journey where in about 1.5 years I've lost 5.5 stone, but that is not constantly on. That was on and off for a period of just under a year, and then dedicated for the last 6 to 7 months of that 1.5 years. It's come to my attention that, weight loss isn't something that will happen instantly. So if you have sort of like a goal to lose like an immense amount of weight in under a year, it's just not going to happen. You've got to be a little bit more realistic, and with weight loss it always takes longer than you think it's going to. When I first started dieting, I slashed the amount of food I was intaking. I was using this product called Slim Fast. I was replacing meals. So overall I reckon I was consuming maybe 1,000 to 1,500 calories, something like that. And I lost a tremendous amount of weight in the first 2 months. About 3 stone, something like that. But then I stopped because I thought mentally, I've lost so much weight, I can go back to eating slightly normally again. And then what happened after that was, I started gaining weight on, and I didn't fully realise that that would happen. So I went back to dieting again, and I kept on going on this Slim Fast thing for a few weeks, and then going off it, and then going back on it and stuff like that for a period of 3 to 4 months. And yeah, I lost some weight, but I always gained back a percentage of the weight that I lost. And the only reason that I didn't gain more back was because I kept on going back to the Slim Fast because I wanted to lose weight. But after a while, I gave up. I gave up on weight loss, and I reverted fully back to what I was doing before I started my weight loss journey, which was having takeaways and having junk food and all of that, and in that period I gained about two stone, something like that. So I was back to pretty much where I started, and by that time I decided, after about 3 or 4 month period of binge eating and having junk food and stuff like that, I decided, you know what, it was time to change my life and change my lifestyle. So I started eating healthier, cutting my calories, and I was focused more on the long term rather than the short term. And focusing on the long term has really helped. It's almost changed my mental attitude towards weight loss, from it being, a short term fix to a long term lifestyle. And this is one of the most important things, is that you do make that change if you want to be healthier and lose the weight that you want to lose and keep it off. Is that you've got to change it to a lifestyle. By this I mean not rushing into weight loss. You don't want to go into weight loss too hard, too fast, and completely burn yourself out and then revert back to what you were a few months later, which is what I did to begin with. After, it's been about 6 to 7 months of this sort of like weight loss journey, this proper weight loss journey. Overall it's been about a year and a half. It's all about the small incremental changes every day or every week or something like that. If you do small changes each day, each week, the progress might be slow, but you'll definitely see progress. It's all about just sticking to it, just being consistent and keep on pushing forwards, not looking back. It's one of the most mentally challenging things that I have experienced, but you feel so much better once you are doing it and getting through it. The truth about weight loss is that it's gonna be hard. It's certainly one of the hardest things that I've done in my life. It will be difficult mentally and physically, but I believe everybody can do it, as long as they change their mental attitude towards health and fitness. The main thing is that if I can do it, then all of you guys can do it. Weight loss, it's extremely difficult, but from my personal experience, I am feeling 100 times better than I was when I had all of that excess fat. And the journey is the most difficult thing, and it is a constant journey, but you feel so much better when you're losing that weight. You have so much more energy, you feel much more positive about everything around you, about yourself. And I've got comments from close friends, family, work colleagues, a lot, about how my energy and positivity and just the look of me has changed over the past year and a half. And it really shows that getting into the right frame of mind for weight loss helps you in a lot of other ways other than weight loss. But if you are struggling or you want advice or help on things, then send me a message or put a comment in the comment section below. I hope you found that video informational and helpful. If you have, then please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video.